Turn up the lights. Hey, what up, fam? It's your boy, Comedian CJ Richardson, back with one of those football Sunday mornings. Man, I feel good. It's already week 3 in the NFL, and I just want to be the first one to tell you this. If you ain't having fun, it's your fault. If you ain't talking football smack talk, it's your fault. If you can't handle the football smack talk, it is your fault, because ain't nobody asked you to say nothing. I'm walking around through the supermarket this morning, had my cowboy hat on. I ain't even had a jersey on, y'all. I had a simple tee. Just tried to sneak out the house, go get me my football stuff for the day, my food, my drinks, my beverages and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Here they go. Well, I should have recorded it. We made a movie up in there. We made a movie up in the goddamn grocery store this morning. Everybody was talking about the star on the hat, the 2-0 Dallas Cowboys. You don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my show. And I'm just letting everybody know right now, this show is interactive. And if you'd like to be a part of the show, all you got to do is hit me up in your inbox. I'm on multiple times per week. We talk Cowboys football. That's just the way it is. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all know Sunday mornings we pick the games. We talk a little bit of football smack talk. We pick the games. And we got breaking news. I know everybody heard about it this morning. This is what I did as soon as I found out that Usher was the halftime act at the Super Bowl. Y'all know Usher is coming to the Super Bowl, y'all. This is me in the car when I found out. Usher.
Breaking news, y'all. Ooh, yeah. You. Like big stage, 50,000 people screaming in a rage. Paparazzi flies of you hanging on my bedroom wall.
Usher Raymond. Boy, Usher Raymond, boy. I might have to do a video where I get y'all to do the Usher challenge. Yeah. You. See, when you tune into my show, it's more than just football. It's family, it's football, it's fun, it's entertainment. It doesn't matter what team you root for. Rep hard or don't rep at all. If you come with any BS, out of here, because I ain't got time for it. This is entertainment. I'm a comedian. That's what I do. But I love football. I know the game of football. I play the game of football. So we having fun. We uniting people through the internet, and football is fun, man. So it doesn't matter what team you rep. And I'd like to get some new people on the show as well to come in, chop it up with your boy. If you want to go one-on-one with the great one, let me know. But first thing we got to do, we got to get this elephant out of the room, man. Something I want to talk about this morning. I'm going to set it up like this, though. Something I want to talk about this morning. Hold up, let me put it.
Coach Prime.
To be amongst the elite, to be amongst the best. And darn it, I'm going to give you that.
It's time. It's time.
It's time.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Little dog, I'm extra unique. My whole aura screen telling. I've been listening to feel like Griselda and Marvin Winans just to make sure I'm balanced. I'm from the West.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all right now. Everybody hating on Coach Prime because they lost the game yesterday, man. They won by being there. Everybody, see, when you on top or you flamboyant and you like doing things your way, people can't wait till you fail or you fall or you take a slip or something like that. Prime has already overachieved. That team won one game last year. Nobody said one word about the Colorado Buffs before Prime got there. And he played a top 10 team last night. They got beat up pretty good, but they still 3-1. The mighty Clemson Tigers are 2-2, but ain't nobody saying nothing about that. See, people hate it when you confident in yourself, your team, your family, your friends, your work, whatever you do. If you cocky with it and you boisterous about it, people gonna hate, man. You gotta let people hate when they want to hate, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing your thing, Prime. That's what I gotta say. Keep doing your thing, Prime. You winning to me. You winning to me. And like he said after the press conference, he said, you got to get me now. You know what I'm saying? See, sometimes that loss, you got to get them now. Because I remember when Nick Saban first went to Alabama. Did he win? You know what I'm saying? Did his first season, I don't think he had a winning season. If I recall, he was either 6-7 or something like that his first season, but you got to get him early. Because after that, he's been kicking butt ever since. And as soon as Coach Prime get them dogs in the trenches, and if you don't know what dogs in the trenches mean, I'm talking about them linemen. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about once he get them dogs in the trenches, boy, whoo, they're going to be able to compete with everybody. You know, I would have liked to see a full-strength Colorado team go up against Oregon and USC. But, hey, 42-6, they got an old-fashioned butt whipping like Coach Prime said. But I still am an honorary Buffs fan. I'm a UVA Cavalier, so I ain't got no room to argue with nobody. We 0-4. But see, when you die hard, you rep hard. I got to say that one more time. When you die hard, you rep hard. See, everybody don't rep their teams like the Cowboys fans. Everybody don't rep their teams like the UVA fans. Everybody don't rep like the Laker fans. Everybody don't rep like the Braves fans. You know, we just, hey, 16-0, 17-0, 0-17. We still rep hard every week. Every week I get up, I put the Star on, I put the Parsons on, Lion King. Let's go get it. And Arizona Cardinals, you getting served up one good old-fashioned whipping today, point blank, period. I don't want to hear no more about it. Let's get into this business that we came to handle today. Let's get into this business. Yes. Let's get into this business. There's a lot of 2-0 teams out there talking a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea. I'm one of them. My Cowboys are 2-0. But there's a lot of 2-0 teams out there talking a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea. I'm going to just call them off for you. The 49ers, the Dolphins, the Eagles, and the Ravens, and the Cowboys. Their fan bases, they should be talking. I'm going to say it one more time. The Ravens, the Eagles, the Dolphins, the 49ers, and the Cowboy fan base, y'all should keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. Yeah, you keep on talking. Y'all can talk. You can talk. The Falcons, the Buccaneers, and the Saints, you can raise your voice. You can talk a little bit. You can talk a little bit. The Commanders, it's going to be Christmas for me today. Oh, my goodness. I am so sick and tired of the Commander fans running around with their chest all poked out, talking about some we 2-0. That ends today, buddy. Breaking news. That ends today. The Commanders, finally going to take that L. You done played the little cupcake schedule up to this point. You're 2-0. You ain't beat nobody. You walking around with your little chest all poked out. Buffalo Bills, you got one job to do. Oh, my goodness. You got one job to do. And I think they're going to get it done today. We're going to pick these games in a minute, man. First, we're going to talk about these Cowboys, man. The Diggs injury. I know when I saw that Trayvon Diggs had torn his ACL, my heart almost stopped beating. I might have needed a defibrillator or something to pump me back up, you know. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you know, injuries are a part of the game. We never want to see any injuries, but when there are injuries, if you played any sports, if you competed in anything, it's always next man up mentality, but respect and wishful thoughts and prayers for the fallen. So we wish Trayvon Diggs nothing but the best and a speedy recovery. Hope he comes back 100% and be the dog that he has been for the Cowboys, man. So shout out to Diggs this morning, man. But it's next man up mentality. I'm just a Cowboys fan. It's next man up. So Bland, who has shown flashes of brilliance, you the next man up. You the next man up. Let's go get it. I got all the confidence in the world in Bland. Hold up. My man said, I'm with a Commanders fan talking sugar, honey, iced tea right now. Well, tell him Bills by 20. That's what I'm saying. Bills by 20. So I think overall, if you're going to have an injury, it's better to happen early in the season so you can recover from the injury and come up with a contingency plan and get the guys reps that needed. Because if that injury would have happened later on in the season, it still would have been a problem. But now we got time. You got the Cardinals this week. You got New England next week. You got time to get the guys, the younger guys, the reps. And then heading into that San Fran game, that'll let us know exactly where we are. And that's a much-anticipated game, but that's 3 weeks away, so we'll stick to today's topic. So I feel good about that, man. I like how Dak Prescott is taking what the defense gives him. I honestly think Dak is right on schedule to have a breakout game. Today could be that breakout game because he didn't play any preseason. So he's been getting the ball out quick. They've been throwing all the check down routes, the curls, the slants, the flats, and every now and then they'll take a peek downfield, hit the backside of the backfield. But I think they're bringing Dak along exactly as I like. It's at a tempo that I like because the speed of the game, when you didn't play any in the preseason, you still got to catch up. That's why it's 50-50 with not playing in the preseason. You don't get hurt, but you don't get the game reps, I would have liked to see Dak play at least 2-3 series in the preseason, but I don't run the team, and we didn't really have backups that are capable if Dak goes down. So I understand, hold on, we're not playing Dak, But I can tell you right now, that defense is balling. That Cowboys defense is balling. That's why the Diggs injury really doesn't sting as much, because as much pressure as we get front seven, it's a loss, but it ain't as bad as you think. Because if we get home, Michael Parsons gets home, the law gets home, we're going to be all right. So I'm feeling pretty good about that as well. So, and then Wilson is coming back. So reading something. So Donovan Wilson is coming back. That's going to be a plus. Curse, Hooker. Man, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I'm feeling really good about them Cowboys. And I think defense travels, and it's going to get us exactly, it's going to take us exactly where we need to be. And we know the only thing that's going to derail these Cowboys this year: turnovers, penalties, and injuries. Those are my biggest 3 words. You can talk about the team all you want. When you dumb it down for football fans, diehard football fans, or even people that don't really know football, penalties, injuries, and turnovers. Point blank, period. That's when games are decided. Those 3 things. We can fancy it up and talk about this, talk about that. That's what it comes down to. Those 3 things. So if you're new to football and somebody says something to you, just tell them. Penalties, injuries, and turnovers. They can be like, oh, you know a little bit about football. I'm just letting somebody know. Those 3 things pretty much tell you about every football game you will ever watch. 90% of the time, you're going to get it right if those 3 things turn out in your favor. Point blank, period. Timely play calling, but, still those 3. So I'm feeling pretty good about that, man. It's 12:33, so we got like about 27 minutes before we get up to the early games to be started. I don't want to take up much of you guys' day. And before we pick those games, if you're in the Richmond, Virginia area, man, look, I'm having the biggest amateur competition that they have. I got to do a shameless plug, man. It's me. So I'm giving away $2,500 to the best entertainer, singer, rapper, comedian, ventriloquist, poet, comic, whatever you can do. America's Got Talent, Richmond's Got Talent, whatever you want to call it. Y'all remember that show, Showtime at the Apollo? Well, I'm doing Showtime at the Park RVA. And here's my little shameless plug. If you're riding down 95 today and you look up on the billboard and you see somebody that looks like me, it's me. Holler at your boy. Let me put this up there.
If you're riding down 95 and you look up on the big screen, it's your boy. Hey, I'm having RVA's biggest amateur night competition. Pull up on me. For more details, contact me, CJ Richardson.
There it is. So if y'all know anybody in the entertainment business that can sing, church sing, I don't care what you can do. If you can juggle, let's go get it, man. All right, so right now, what we got to do, baby, we got to pick these games real quick, and I'm going to get you guys back to your family, your friends, your loved ones, your popcorn, your chicken nuggets, your ham sandwich, your subs, whatever, a steak, a big juicy steak, whatever foods you like on game day. I usually like on game day, if I'm feeling good, I like to go get a steak. You know what I'm saying? Steak, macaroni, and cheese, you know what I'm saying? And a sweet potato with sugar in it. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then if I can't get that, I go get a sub and some chips and dip. That's my second go-to. My third is go get the wings with B-Dubs. You know, I go up there. That's my third. Those are my three game day foods. What are your game day foods? I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm nosy. I like to know. If anybody baking any homemade goods, let me know, because I'll support you. And like I told you, when you tune in over here, man, you gonna get more than just football. You gonna get a whole lot all mixed up into one. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ivan says today is the day. You know, Raymond says, happy game day, CJ and CJ TV fan. What up, partner? Let me shout some people out while we just on here chilling for a minute. We got Steve Anderson. What up, Steve? Kelly Antonio Anderson. What's up? Cheryl Sigga Collins. What's happening? William Brown. Jose Perez. Sap King Francis. Bailey is watching. Jose Serrano. Touch by me is here. She's a massage therapist, y'all. If you need your shoulders done, reach out to her now. If you ain't got no money, don't call them people, because they business. It's business. Joanne is on here. How you doing, Joanne? Sean Freeman is on here. Cheryl Sugar Collins, Carlton Hugh. I hope I got that right. Martin Castillo, Melanie Whitehead. Hey, Melanie. Willie Johnson, Noah Riaz, Daryl Breeden, Anthony Rogers, Alvin Francis Sr. What's that? Regina Ross Thomas. What up? You know, let's see who else we got. Lionel Raynor. You know, Reggie Walston, Justin Ross. What up, Justin? Hey, look, man, appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We gotta pick these games today, man. We gotta pick these games. You know, somebody keep talking about in-game day live broadcasts will be. Don't y'all click on that stuff. If y'all see anything on my program that I don't agree with, because this might be scam. You know, you never know. You know, it might be a scam. So don't click on that stuff without me telling you. Because these people, they are right there. That's probably scam. You know, but they got to get on your show somehow. So, but either way, don't click on that stuff. Any links you see on my show, don't click on it. And unless I say it, okay. All right. Don't click on that stuff, because it could be. Let me see if I can delete that real quick for somebody click on it and be up in Germany somewhere. How you got during ID up in Germany somewhere? Don't do that. What up, Clarence? How you doing this morning, man? Don't y'all click on that stuff, man. How you up in Germany? I don't know how my ID got over here. Just like some of those sites be like, post a full picture of you, and y'all post a whole picture of you. Post a picture of you and your spouse. Y'all post a picture of your spouse. Post a picture of you like this. Y'all post it every time. I'd be like, man, y'all gonna be on some little fool wall. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. You know? All right, we gotta pick these games. I'm gonna go through them real quick, so gotta keep up. I need your finger on the trigger. All right, Broncos, Dolphins. Okay, Dolphins 2-0. Russ starting to cook. Can the Dolphins overlook the Broncos today? Can the Dolphins overlook the Broncos today? This is one of those games where everybody says the Dolphins should win, but not so fast. You know what I'm saying? And the reason is because they're all professionals, and Broncos gonna get it right 1 week. I'm gonna go with the upset this week. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. They gotta get it right. I know they got a lot of speed. But I'm just gonna go with the Broncos. Now, what I choose on FanDuel, y'all ain't got nothing to do with that. But right now on the show, I'm going with the Dolphins. Mill Brown says Miami. Clarence Burvine says Dolphins. Reggie says Miami. Kelly says Broncos. Ivan says Dolphins. And Dolphins by 6. Okay. All right. Cool. Then we got my game of the day because Cowboys play the second game of the day. We're in the second slot. So we got the Washington Commanders and the Buffalo Bills. I should have bought a ticket to this game. I was this close, y'all. I was this close to buying a ticket to see the Bills and Commanders. I was gonna ride up there with my cowboy gear on just to see this whooping. But I got in late last night, and I wasn't able to get up in time, but I was going to drive up there by myself. You know, I'm an army of one. I don't need nobody riding with me. I don't need nobody to go with me. I got this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me and God, we ride together all the time. But you ready? I'm ready. Bam! Oh! But I want to see this. Buffalo, you got one job to do, baby. I'm going to go with the Bills on this one. The Saints and the Packers. The Saints and the Packers. All right. Saints 2-0, and they look good. That defense really looks good. And Jordan Love hasn't looked that bad so far. This is a pick'em game. My heart says go with the Saints. I'm going to go with the Saints. Somebody picked the Commanders. Boy, this boy right here, he's a Redskin fan. Want to bet a lunch on that, Mr. Burbine Jr.? Let's bet a lunch on that. Let me know if we betting a lunch on that. Little family-friendly bet. He going with the Packers too. Okay. I see you. Michelle Campbell says the Saints. I hear you, Michelle. I'm going with the Saints too. Okay. We got a lunch on that, Burbine. Me and you. Boom, boom. We locked in. I got the proof. All right. Next, we're going to Kelly said he don't know no better. I know, right, Kelly? You don't know no better. All right. Then we got the Falcons and the Lions. And the Falcons are 2-0 as well. Chris Pugh says Green Bay. We got the Falcons and the Lions. Falcons 2-0. Lions, just not who we thought they were. A lot of people saying, Reggie says Detroit. Kelly says Falcons. Let's see. I got to mark something down on this paper. Vivian says Lions. I'm going to go with the Lions too because I don't know how the Falcons are going to handle success. You know, like a lot of those teams that's supposed to do well, they just don't handle success well, you know. So I see Michelle says Lions upset. Ellis says Detroit. Avina says Falcons. Okay, so we're a little split up on that one. Then we got the Colts and the Ravens. What we got? Colts and Ravens. Now, y'all need to know the Ravens have 7 injured starters. So I don't know what that means to you, but and Anthony Richardson is out in concussion protocol, so he's not playing. So was it Minshew? I think is the backup for the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts on this one. I'm just going to take the Colts. Alvina, she's with me. Angela's with me. You know what I'm saying? Alice Connor says, somebody send another link, y'all. Don't click on them links. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Do not click on them links because you're going out of here. Just ignore those links. Any links you get, don't do it. All right. So I'm going with the Colts. Rodney and Coach. Rodney, you're supposed to be on the show. What happened to you? Vivian Lucas, Coach. Okay. I got to breeze down this list, man, because it's 12:43 already. So I'm going to speed it up just a little bit, right? What up, Tyke Jackson? When you going to come on the show, brother? All right, we got the Titans and the Browns. Titans got that vicious running game. Browns coming off a loss. I think Deshaun Watson bounces back today. Got another massage. So I think he coming back today. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Browns. All right. Then we got the Texans and the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jags. I told you I'm speeding it up a little bit. Okay. Then we got the Patriots and the Jets. I would not be surprised if the Patriots won this game. I would not be surprised. Jets got the better defense. It's going to come down to turnovers. I think the Jets will win, but it ain't going to be because of the quarterback. It won't be because of the quarterback. That's just my thoughts. Chargers, Vikings. Two teams where the quarterbacks are going to put up big numbers. The quarterback's going to put up big numbers, but they're going to turn the ball over sooner or later as well. So this is a tough, because Kirk Cousins laid 400 on you and they still don't score but 20 points. I'm going to go with the Vikings on this one. This ain't prime time Kirk Cousins. This 1 o'clock Kirk Cousins. And he does pretty good in the 1 o'clock game. You gotta understand what I just said. If it was prime time, I'd pick against him. 1 o'clock, he shows up at 1 o'clock. Anything after 1 o'clock, America's game of the week, Sunday night football, Monday night football, do not put no money on Kirk Cousins. But if you watch enough football, you already know what I'm talking about. Then we got the Panthers and the Seahawks. Now, Gino told y'all wrote him off, but he didn't write back. I'm going to the Seahawks over the Panthers. You know. In my game of the week, which is a lock. My game of the week, which is a lock. Cowboys over Cardinals. I think we can all agree on that. Cowboys, Cardinals. And what we'll do at the end of the show is we'll pick a score. We'll go over that real quick. So Bears, Chiefs. I'm sure everybody's picking the Chiefs. The Bears will have to play over their heads to win that game. And then we got the Steelers and the Raiders. Another toss-up game. This is a flip of a coin for me. I'm going to go with the Steelers. All right. So right now, I need all my Cowboy fans to give me the score of the Cowboys game today. That's what we need before we leave out here. I need the score of the Cowboys game. I'm going to write mine on here. I got 38-9. That's what I got. I like how y'all think. We all pretty much on the same accord. Some 30s to 9s, some 40s to 10s, some 38s to 9s, 40 to 7, 40 to 10, 34-17. I think Josh Dobbs will scramble a little bit, but once he get rocked, once he gets rocked, party's over. You know what I'm saying? Somebody says, hey, love, Tyke Jackson. So, Tyke, you got somebody on here. Hey, look, right? We get ready to get some football action. I got to go down to the kitchen and get my stuff straight so we can have a great football Sunday. Y'all know nobody does the post game like CJ Richardson, right? So I need y'all to come right on back. As soon as that clock strikes 0, y'all know your boy will be here, and it's gonna be a party. That's just the way it is. So come back and join me after the game, and we'll celebrate the victory, because I do see the Dallas Cowboys going 3-0 today, and that's just the way it is, man. And I need you guys to enjoy your football Sunday. CJ TV, man. Ain't but one nation. That's the Cowboy Nation.
Now, the game is actually like Cowboys Nation. But what I can't do is rep my star, pretty much, they give me all
of the